What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name's Miles. I'm a 23-year-old full-time Amazon seller, just below, getting really close to 2 million in sales the last 12 months on Amazon. And I'm checking in with you from the storage unit here that I just got. The reason why I got the storage unit is because I'm working really hard towards making a 100K profit in a single month. My target month for that is December of this year, and I got the storage unit so I can actually store some inventory here that I'm gonna buy now and sell during December, which I don't typically recommend a lot of people do, but I'm gonna talk about and show some specific examples of this type of stuff I'm gonna be going after, keep the charts, all that, so make sure you stick around to the end of this video. But basically, I got the storage unit here because I'm very lucky. I have a lot of free cash flow right now, and I need to plug that somewhere, so I'm gonna park it in inventory and store it in here and then sell it come December. And the reason is lots of toys and really just everything in general, it goes up a lot in value during those holiday months and everything. And so basically, I'm gonna buy stuff now, I'm gonna store it in here, and then I'm gonna sell it and send it into Amazon in like October and early November, preferably October, so then it's ready to, and it's in stock and ready to pump and reprice right when the value starts spiking up on stuff come November and early December when everything goes crazy. If you're watching this right after this, go look at any listing you're selling right now on Amazon, and there's a good chance that if you go back to December and November, it was a lot more expensive than it is now, unless it's like a pool or some type of like summer related item. But stuff really goes up in value during Q4 and during the holidays, and so I'm gonna take some of that free cash flow I have, I'm gonna park it in inventory, like toys specifically, a lot of that kind of stuff, holiday theme stuff that really goes up in value then, that maybe right now isn't even profitable or isn't even close to profitable, but I can see from historical data that typically come the holidays, that goes up a lot in value because the demand spikes and I wanna be in stock. There's a lot of stuff too that come Q4 in December, you might not even have time to send an FBA once it spikes up, so I want it waiting there unless you want a merchant fill, which I'm gonna be doing as well. But I'm gonna buy stuff that right now isn't necessarily profitable or that profitable where I want it to be, and then I can see from historical data that it is good come December, November, and so I'm gonna have that stock waiting there, and I'm gonna buy stuff that right now I can get that's not profitable, but that is then, and the key is that I won't have time to send it to FBA once it is good in December, and I might not even be able to buy it, right? So like there's some stuff that I won't be able to buy it profitably by the time it is ready to be sold profitably, if that makes sense. So that's what this is for. I'm very excited for. I think it's like 100 square feet or something like that, maybe 200, I don't know. But I'm excited for it, and I'm gonna share it all on the channel and document it a little bit here. And so we're gonna jump into my computer screen right now and take a look at some keep charts of the type of stuff I'm gonna be buying and storing in here to sell come December. Appreciate it, make sure to subscribe, let's get right into it. With that being said, before we get into the full video, if any of you guys are interested in working closely with me to grow your online arbitrage business, if you need help sourcing products consistently, building systems, getting set up, prep center, VAs, all that, all the stuff I've gone through on my own to grow my Amazon business and able to be consistently spending over 100 grand a month, very profitably on inventory, check the link in the description and book a call if you're interested in working with me. Let's get right into the video. Inside my screen now, let's take a look at exact examples of the types of products I'm looking to buy and hold potentially now and getting into the fall months and summer months for come November 2020 and November 2022 and December 2022. Let's take a look. So starting off here, so this is a Lego set. We're gonna take a look at this Keepa and show basically what suggests and why this performed really good last Q4, and then going after, you know, potentially looking at stuff like this for the coming Q4. So right here we can see very stable price action. The key is that right here is Amazon was in stock. Let me move myself down here. So Amazon was in stock right up until early November there, and then they sold out and the price went to the moon right there. So the price was consistently like over 90 and all that, and we can see that the big thing was that Amazon was in stock pretty frequently, you know, throughout the past like 2 years there, and then the set eventually retired. So this is specifically looking at Lego sets that were originally released 2 years ago. So the type of stuff this year I'm going to be going after was released in January 2021. Typically, Lego sets have a 2-year time span. So like we can see, the Keepa originally started right here 890 days ago, which was right at the start of 2020. And then the set, it got retired and originally went out of stock here. And you can see that whenever Amazon was out of stock, which was every once in a while, it was more frequently on this than some others, that the price eventually ended up going out of stock. So right here, this is the kind of thing that I have a list here of all the Lego Friends sets that came out in the winter of 2021. So this is the kind of stuff, right, we can potentially look up, like the 40411,
41441, my bad, and several other ones. And then vice versa with these, the basically Legos, they come out in like generations essentially. So like 41394, 41391, they were all had very similar Kiba charts. This, you can look it up. There's some recommendations right here. Let's take a look at this one, see what it's like. So this is 41393 right here. We can see Amazon's actually still in stock right now, but the price action, I assume it's going to be similar. And here it's actually was in Amazon was in stock a lot more, but right there, just for that little time span during Q4, could be 2-3 weeks, a month, right there. And look at that sales rank. That type of volume is like sell 15 a day type volume if you had the stock. And the nice thing is, a lot of the stuff I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go really wide across a whole bunch of SKUs, FBA, small quantity to diversify my risk, because some unfortunately Amazon won't end up selling out of, but most listings they do come Q4. And so I'm going to be buying heavy, throughout the few months, get quantity of potentially 100 different SKUs and stuff like that. And then I'm going to be ready. And the key is that while I'm going to be FBA on some stuff that does really well, I'm going to be merch filled on. And we can see that if we take out and just do the merch filled price and then do merch filled and FBA, they're very similar. And the key is that people can't stay in stock FBA because the demand goes up and people just don't have the money to stay in stock on good, really high volume listings like this. Like I said, a 4,000 rank in the heart of December, like a 4,000 rank in toys right now is nothing compared to the volume of sales that happen on a 4,000 rank toy in December, right? And so we can open up, some more of these, check out some more Lego listings just randomly right here, 41677. So this looks like it's newer, C3, it came out 312 days ago, so it came out right in, looks like it was a summer 2020 or summer 2021 line right there. Yeah, summer 2021. We can see, and Amazon hasn't really sold out of stock yet, like they didn't last Q4. So this is the kind of thing maybe I'll probably buy a little bit of come this Q4 just to see, right? Although it's not validated, that's the thing, is that there's always a chance if we come here. And obviously, like I said earlier, right? I don't recommend the strategy for a lot of people, but this channel serves as a documentation of everything I'm doing and everything. And, this potentially can be a very lucrative strategy and everything like that. So I'm going to open up some more of these just to see, but mainly the idea of these newer listings. So coming back up there I am, right? So 41393, same exact drill, 32. Literally, you could buy that the whole year at 32. And then for that time span, it was well over 50, right? 58. And it's the kind of thing, like, it's not like I'm going to be buying massive quantities of all this stuff. There's hundreds and hundreds of Lego SKUs, right? Potentially like 100 different ones just from the January 2021 line of a bunch of different themes, right? Star Wars, the superheroes, Lego City, Lego Friends. Over here, there's tons of different stuff. A 32 cost, selling at even 55, right? There's 25% ROI. 100 of those, right, ends up being 100, $800 profit just there. And some of those sales are naturally going to be higher because I'm going to be repricing, so I can price above the person who's just in stock and isn't repricing in many cases. And being that most people don't know the buy box is geographic, but the buy box is going to show different for like me in Pennsylvania compared to you in California if you live there, wherever else. Because Amazon's, what they care about is getting the product quickly to customers, and it's going to get much quicker to me in Pennsylvania if it's at a warehouse in New York or Virginia or something than if a product that might be $2 cheaper but is in a warehouse in Washington State or something like that. So right here you can see a list of all the Friends sets if you want to go check that out, and you can just check some other sites as well in terms like the Lego Star Wars Winter 2020. But basically, Legos have a 2-year time span that they're released, like we saw, and then they end up selling out, and typically the price goes to the moon. So that's the kind of thing I'm checking out in that regard. Coming here, just another one. Another thing that can be very lucrative, and just specifically like all toy brands end up being good, like Hot Wheels, Barbies, Crayola, Lego, all different stuff like that, is doing Amazon to Amazon flips. I don't do these myself super often, but Amazon to Amazon, as long as you're buying with a non-prime business account, is the specifics on it. If you listen to the Buy Box Bandits podcast, we did an episode with this guy Jameson Philippi, who's really sharp in the toy game. So check that out if you're interested in that. But he does a really good breakdown and crushes difference like this. But this is an Amazon exclusive, so Amazon's the only place you can buy a lot of this stuff from, right? See, it says Amazon exclusive right there. So naturally, if Amazon sells out, then the price is going to go up. So we can open up a bunch of these right here. Amazon exclusive right here, and check out some of these, what happens to the price action. So we can see, wow, this is selling super quick too. The sales rank is disgustingly low right here. And then look at what happens in that price action right there. It's beautiful. Literally the whole year you could buy it for 13 bucks, and then just right there during December it went out of stock, right? And this has been around literally since like 2012 right here. You can see the past years, same thing happened winter 2020, same thing happened it did a little bit in winter 2019, winter 2018 it totally did right there. And then the suggested listings right here, we have a bunch more. Let's check out all these. Let's just look at the margin quick on that. That's going to be crazy. What was it? 13 buy cost. Called that after shipping or whatever. 13 buy cost, selling at like even like 29 right there. It's beautiful. I think it was like 30, 35. Can't beat that. Same thing right there. And that's the thing. It doesn't look like it was much from the Keepa year-long chart, but that can be like three weeks or 2 weeks there, and you can easily sell like even 100 just of specific SKUs right there. I'm feeling it's going to be the same thing on this one. Oh, see, not quite. And that's once again, there is risk with it, right? Like all mine didn't hit, not all of mine hit last year. And that's the thing. And that's why I'm going to cast a really wide net, but then be prepared merch fill on some stuff. And the merch filled stuff is pretty risk free because if it doesn't sell, I can just return it. And come right here. Yep. So let's check out a few more of these just off the suggested. And that's a nice thing too, is like on stuff you find that's good, you can just come down here and check out the recommended, like the related products and all that, and see, like, let's just open this random one, which looks like it's private label potentially. Yeah, I think this is private label. Yeah, keep rocking and rolling on that. Sales rank super low, 3,200, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, it totally didn't happen on this one, but who knows? It could this year. Let's see if it has. Yeah, it totally did in 2020, and then see, it did in 2019. It did a little bit in 2018 Q4 and everything. We'll look at this one already. Yeah, well, that one's incredible. And then last one here. And yeah, so this one's new. So let's try like Crayola Toys and Games. And I have a feeling some of these are just like probably some like sub 100 sales ranks, and it potentially might not happen right there. Wow, it low-key did. Not really on this one. Probably did at some point. Yeah, it totally did right there in mid. Oh, it did a little bit in 2021 Q4. Yeah, it's interesting stuff on all this. And just, buying some of these different teas, specifically a lot of Lego, potentially some Barbie, different stuff like that if I can get a good foothold on it. But there's a lot of Lego last year, and that's going to serve me well. It's easy to store. I'm going to get a lot of stuff loaded up in that storage unit, and hopefully be able to put together an 100K profit month, which would be about double what I did last year. A lot of merch fill, some holds, as well as a whole bunch of FBA to prep. That's my main thing for now on, is the OA to prep model, which is going to be really good. And I'm excited to document that, keep it rolling with all you guys. So thank you for watching. Once again, if you are interested in working closely with me, check the link in the description. You can book a call. We can talk through that. You have to apply, make sure it's right for you, make sure you're really serious about this and everything. And, subscribe, do what you got to do. I'll see you guys on Monday for another video. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.